Don't judge me. But if you're weird like me, stick around and let's make some dill sauerkraut. Okay, so I've already cleaned and taken the outer layers. The outer layers is gonna go to the chickens. They're gonna be super happy. So then we're just gonna go ahead and dice this into thin ribbons. It's just a plain old head of cabbage. That's it, nothing fancy. You're definitely going to want to save a couple of your outer leaves. We're going to put those on top of the sliced ones in the jar just to help keep everything held down. Sauerkraut is amazing for you. It's really good for your gut health. I don't enjoy like regular sauerkraut, but I do have a lot of fun with flavoring sauerkraut. Like I enjoy that. So dill pickle, spicy dill pickle. There's all type of different brines you can do. I really like the pickle one though, and so does my husband. Even though I am German, just not a fan of the traditional sauerkraut. So we're just gonna keep slicing this up into small ribbons, basically just bite size. Think about how big of a piece do you want to be cramming down your throat while you're trying to talk to somebody at the dinner table. Okay, so we got it all sliced up. I'm good with slices this big. Pretty good for me. This is one head of cabbage, and then we're gonna add some salt. I use Redmond. You can use whatever you want, but I would make sure it's a high quality salt. 3 to 4 teaspoons per head of cabbage. The salt is actually what's going to go ahead and pull the moisture out. We are not going to make a brine to add to this. The salt is going to do it for us. Now you notice I got it in a mixing bowl, and that's because the next step is to massage it. I am not going to stand here and massage all this cabbage, y'all. Like I got no time for that. I'm a busy person. But I'm going to let the mixer do it for me. And as you can see, the stand mixer does a better job than I can do. Its hands aren't going to get tired, and it'll do it quicker. So I'm going to let this go while I chop up this other head of cabbage because I'm making a double batch. In case your mama never told you, smashing garlic with a knife makes it a million times easier to peel. You're welcome. So now you can see that the cabbage only takes up like half of the bowl. It's not overflowing anymore. It doesn't look the same. It has that moist like glisten to it. It will feel much softer, and it won't have that crunch. That's how you know it's time to add your seasonings. We are a garlic family, so I've diced up like 6 cloves of garlic. Yeah, you heard that right. Ain't no vampire coming in here. If you don't like that much garlic, if garlic's okay to you, then don't add that much. Now for the dill. Dill is pretty stout if you don't know. So like 2 to 3 tablespoons is about all you need. But you can do this depending on your taste and what you like. Just have fun with it. And then we're gonna mix that up. Then we're just gonna take our mixture here and throw it in a jar. So then you're just going to take your handy dandy spoon and you're just going to start smashing it, because all those air pockets, all these little air pockets are not what we want. We don't want any. You want it to be tight in here. Air pockets allow for bacteria and bad things to grow. Plus we want it to have pressure from itself so that it continues to release the moisture. Okay, so we got our cabbage smushed in here, packed in here. I don't know how well you guys can see, but there's liquid. You see the liquid rising when I put pressure on it? And that's what we want. I did not make a brine. I did not add any additional liquid. That's solely from the salt drawing the moisture out while it was being massaged. If you don't have that much liquid, then go ahead and dump it back in the mixing bowl and let it massage for a while longer. As always, everything I do is very safe. I am a safe canner, safe fermenter. I'm not a rebel anything when it comes to food. So we're gonna take just our regular old 5% acidity vinegar. We're gonna wipe this rim down just to make sure we don't have any bacteria. I've already wiped the outside of the jar down. And then we're gonna take a fermenting weight. I use mason jars for like everything, so I get a lot of my mason jar attachments from Mason Jar Lifestyle. I'm not an affiliate or anything, I just really like their stuff. Fermenting weight is gonna keep, probably it's gonna do the most important thing of all. It's going to keep the chopped or cut up cabbage beneath the surface of the water. So we're gonna take one of those cabbage leaves that we put back from the outside on top, and then we're gonna put our weight here. If you don't have a weight, that's okay. You could use a smaller jar filled with water, or you could use like a Ziploc filled with something heavy. You just want to make sure that everything that's cut up that you're trying to ferment stays under the liquid. If it gets above the liquid, that's where bacteria can grow, and that's what can hurt you. So put your fermenting weight or whatever you're going to use on it. Shut her down. Let it sit on the counter. Let it sit on the counter for like a week. After about a week, I'm going to start tasting it. Whenever it has a tangy enough flavor for me, I'm going to stick it in the fridge. And that's really it. Just keep it out of direct sunlight. Try to keep it somewhere where the temperature stays consistent. You know, it's in the house, it's in the kitchen for me, it's on the counter. I don't have any AC or heat or anything running, so the temperature is going to fluctuate, but not so much that it's going to cause a problem. So that's about it. Hopefully that helps. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments. If you do any fun flavors with your sauerkraut, let me know about them. I'm always looking.